Well, it's time to put the seeds in the soil. These are all my own seeds that I've grown from previous years, and let's hope they all come through. I haven't got much room to work inside this greenhouse. But I've got to work inside because it's raining outside. Here we are, all the seeds are in now, all the labels are there. That's my chillies. Got a load of flowers I'm growing this year as well. Some annuals. And I also put up there a little tray because I put some sunflower seeds in. I'll be there for a short while. It's the second week of March. I think it's about 11th of March today, 10th or 11th. I know it's early in the year and there's still a lot of cold weather about, so I've put a little fan heater in there. I've set it down quite low. It hasn't got any temperature gauge on, so I've just set it to come on if it gets cold. It shouldn't be on all the time. Oh well, let's see if all these seeds germinate now. Well, it's now the 19th of March. A week has gone by since I put them seeds in, and as you can see, them trays have all germinated. They're actually flowers, those ones, but the chillies haven't come through yet, nor have any of those, which are also flowers. Oh, and there's my tomato plants there, they haven't come through yet. So I should imagine the next few days I'll probably get them popping up. But it's nice to see all these wild flowers, the seeds I've kept from previous years that I've grown myself. I don't actually know what sort of flowers they are. All I remember was I bought the seed packet a few years ago and it just had wild flowers. But they are beautiful flowers, there's no getting away from it. Well, it's now Sunday the 26th of March. It's been 2 weeks since I put these seeds in. All them flowers have come through, and there's some more popping through there. And my chillies have started to come through as well. There we are. And my tomatoes have started to come through. I don't know if you can see them or not, very small, but they're there. Oh well, so it looks as though all my seeds are germinating. Good stuff. I'll show you more later. Well, today's date is the 30th of March. It's been around about 3 weeks since them seeds went in, and as you can see, they're really coming through. There's my sunflowers. Weather forecast for the next few days is plenty of sunshine, so I'm hopeful that some of these are really going to start coming through as well. Oh, I can see some are germinating there already. And this is all parsley. Parsley over there. Yeah, good stuff. Well, it's now the 6th of April, and the weather forecast is looking very good. In fact, it's a big high over us at the moment, so I'm expecting glorious sunshine for the next week. So I thought I'll put some of these seedlings out. As you can see, some of the trays I've already taken out, and the others are struggling to come through over there. These are coming through okay, and also my tomatoes are popping through. But then again, we haven't had very nice weather lately. In fact, it's been quite overcast. I've had to have the door shut on the greenhouse, and so you can see a little bit of green building up on top of there where there's a little bit too much water, but I had to have the door shut because it was so cold. Anyway, good weather ahead, summer's on the way. Well, today's date is the 22nd of April, and gee whiz, I forgot to take some videos in between. And never mind, it's the sunflowers up there. I have now taken a lot of these plants and I'm now repotting at my garden. I'll show you. There's the repots that I've got. Well, it's still now the 22nd of April, and as you can see, I've replanted them chillies now. So I've got the stakes in as well. Still got the wires, cables on from last year, well they do from year to year actually. I've had them quite a few years. And what I've done just there, I put out another tray of chillies. And these chillies are new to me. I was in Kent the other day, last weekend actually, it was at Easter, and I went in the shop and bought them. So I labelled them A, B and C, and they're all very hot chillies. And wow, you can see they're hot because I've had to wash my hands afterwards, just handling the seeds. Oh, there's some still plants that I've grown from seed that I'm still waiting to put in the ground. Well, I'll keep you updated on the growth. I really am keen on them though, because I've always grown chillies from my own seeds from year to year, but now I've got a fresh batch, and well, see how they go. Wow, well, today's date is the 5th of June. It's been quite a time since I last recorded anything, and to be quite honest, I forgot. But as you can see, there's a few changes going on in the greenhouse. A lot of the pots that was there before, they're all grown up, and I put them into my garden. And there's my chillies growing. And here's a couple of little perches that my grandson just gave me to ask me to grow. I've also put some more new fresh seeds out. And as you can see, they're coming through on them pots. But I'll show you where they are out in the garden. Well, there's my tomato plants. Is the sunflower that I grew. I grew some other sunflower plants which I've taken over my son's. As you can see, all my herbs are all in the pots, are all growing nicely, and all of them along the top there. They're all seeds that I've grown on. Yeah, very good, eh? Quite like it. These are frozen ones. I've just taken out the freezer. In fact, you can see all the ice still on there. But it cuts so easy. Now you can see how I've chopped them, and I'm now going to chop them up to be very fine pieces. Seriously though, these are just like fresh chillies. Although these are last year's chillies I just got out of the freezer. You know, they're beautiful. Oh, the aroma from it's just absolutely lovely. My mouth's watering already. You could chop it up a lot smaller than that, of course, but that's just the way I like it. Well, today's date, 17th of July 2017, and things are really coming along out here, as you can see. Wow, all my hanging baskets. Something went a little bit wrong with them plants up there. All from seed. Anyway, we're going to look at the greenhouse to see the plants. I've made a few changes in here. Actually got an orange tree in here now. Here's my plants. Then one's got a little bit burnt over there. I've been away on holiday, you see. And what I do is that tray down there, I have a drip system in there, fill up with water. And unfortunately, they drained out a little bit. Anyway, they're coming along. The chillies are growing nicely. I'll be probably picking them in a month or two's time. Well, today's date is the 19th of September. And do you know what? I forgot to take some video. I've already taken most of the chillies off, just a couple left behind. It's the end of the season. Oh well. Well, it's still the 19th of September, but as you can see, I've now de-leafed. I've taken off the leaves off all the plants and left behind a small crop. I've had all the best, you might say. They're all indoors in my house. They're either in the freezer or hanging up to dry. And these are ones I've left here because the winter's setting in. It's the end of September, October next week. And so I just leave them here till I can pick some fresh ones whenever I want over the next month or two. Good stuff. Well, it's now the 18th of October 2017, of course, and I've now replaced all my summer plants with winter plants. But more importantly, what we're going to do, of course, is go to the greenhouse and see my chillies, which are gradually, I mean, I'm leaving them on the, I've already had a good crop which I've got in my freezer, and some are hanging up and dried, and these ones I've left behind that I'm eating as I go along, because winter's coming upon us soon. And but there you are. I've de-leafed these plants, of course. All you can see is left on the plants are the chillies. Okay. You can see the winter's setting in. All the leaves are all off my pear tree there. And oh, how about this tree there? That's an apple that I grew from seed. In fact, I've got 3 apple trees that I planted. There's that one there as well, and there's also one just there from seed. Now I don't know what they're going to grow like, because apparently you're not supposed to grow apples from seeds. You're supposed to grow them from branches that from a tree that are then put into rootstock. But garden's not looking too bad really for winter, and I tidied it up all before I went away, and it stayed tidy of course now I've come home. Well, it's now Friday the 10th of November 2017 of course, and I've just returned from my holidays. I've been away for 2 weeks, and wow, it's been freezing here in the UK apparently. Oh good God. Anyway, my greenhouse is kept them chillies going. As I say, perhaps I've said it in the past, I have got loads of them in my fridge, and also hanging up drying in the kitchen. So I left these on here just so I can have a fresh one now and again. So, but okay, I'll still leave them a little bit longer. Who knows? As you can see, it's a bit wind has somehow got through the doors of this greenhouse as well.